Hey guys, Tua Cruz here, checking in with and today we're doing our first bike shop tour here in Singapore, and we're here at the Mobot store. Actually, there's a bunch of different Mobot stores here in Singapore. They are a folding bike brand here based out of Singapore, and we've been riding their bikes here for the last year, actually a bit longer than the last year, and we've really enjoyed riding our Mobot bikes, so we decided to come check out their main showroom here. This is at one of the malls in the west side of Singapore, so we're going to do a full bike shop tour here. So this is the view from out here on the outside, and we're going to go inside, take a look at all the different bikes they have here, and we're actually going to be borrowing some of their bikes here to be riding during our time here in Singapore. So make sure you are subscribed and stay tuned for our upcoming videos here cycling in Singapore. Can't wait to show you guys everything here, but let's go ahead and start with the shop tour. So here's a look at the full shop here from the corner, and you can just see every corner here lined up with different folding bikes. We're going to start over here because this is the bike you guys should be familiar with. We've been riding this bike over the last year. This is the Mobot Royale. This is their 3-fold 16-inch bike here, so really compact, really portable. We've loved using this bike. It's just been so great on all of our travels, and they have a bunch of different color combinations that I've seen on their website. This is my first time seeing it in person, so really excited to see all of these like exciting different colors here and these cool like bling bling upgrades that we haven't gotten on our bikes yet, but we might have to now that we're seeing these. So we've got the Bianchi kind of Celeste color here, and check out all these different gold upgrades. Those are so like bling bling. And some other cool upgrades they've got here on some of their bikes. They've got the carbon like tri-spoke front wheel, which is pretty cool, seeing that in person as well. And yeah, just a bunch of different color combinations they have. This is the white red, we've got the purple. But our bikes that we have back at our home, I've got the black one, and Tuanshan's got kind of like a metallic purplish blue one, which is really cool color. They've also got a bunch of other different bikes here we're gonna check out. These are some kids bikes. They've also got a pink version here, a hot pink. Check that out. And this one, oh, this has both. This has the tri-spoke on the rear and on the back. So this is what the bike looks like in its completely open position when it's unfolded down. And it folds down really compact. This is what it looks like when it's completely folded down. So this is the kind of metallic-y green kind of color here. And oh, this is a nice new addition. They're always upgrading them. So we've got one of the older versions of the bikes, but they're always making new upgrades on the bike. So we're going to talk about some of those in today's video. So this one is $13.99 Singaporean dollars. So it's a bit cheaper, I believe, in US dollars, about $1,000 if you buy it here. So really nice, affordable folding bike option, and nice, cool designs here. Let's go for a ride. That's pretty close to Tuanshan's phrase. I think they have some different celebrities that ride some of their bikes here in Singapore. And this is one of the easy fold-up positions of the bike, where you just fold the rear wheel on the inside and it stands up like that. You don't need a kickstand or anything. So one of the upgrades on this bike you'll notice here on the front handlebars is this new built-in like bike computer. I believe this is more of a like speedometer, odometer kind of style computer. I don't think it has GPS or anything, but I guess a lot of people here wanted this feature included on the bike, so they're adding that on the new models. And of course you can get some different handlebar styles. They've got, this is the sort of slight riser style. We've also got the higher rise. This is the style that Tuan uses, she really likes, and I really like this accessory here. This is nice. You can mount some extra things on there, so you have your mounting space down here. You have some more mounting space on here. Soいいね。余裕のスペースができる。Yeah, that's pretty cool. I love just the gold, all the gold accessories here. It's so cool. So moving over here, these are actually the bikes that we're going to be using while we're here in Singapore for this week. So a big thank you to Mobot for helping support us during our trip and letting us use these bikes during our time here. We can't wait to hit the streets of Singapore and just ride around town on these bikes. It's going to be an awesome time. These bikes are also great because you can fold them down and bring them on the train, so you can literally bring them anywhere. And we've got some pretty cool ones, so let's take a look. Which one are you going to be using, Tuan?
This one, red.
You're going to use the red one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Tuanshan likes her red. So that means I'll be using the blue one here. Again, liking the color combinations here, just the contrast here of the blue and the gold. And this is another cool little accessory they added on here. They've got the kickstand on the back. You don't actually need that because the rear wheel will fold down and it acts as a kickstand, but it's nice to have both options. Oh, that's cool. We have the extender wheel. So that just extends out. When you're rolling on the ground, it just becomes a little bit more stable. That's another nice upgrade. And I actually did bring my seat post with me from Vietnam just because I need an extra long seat post with my height. And my bike also has the new built-in cycling computer here. Actually, we've got a bunch of different accessories here. I've got the nice grips. We've got the front light. You need these when you ride here at the nighttime in Singapore. We've got a phone adapter. This is really nice because we're going to be relying on the GPS and the maps on our phones, I believe, for a lot of this trip. We've got a nice water bottle holder and yeah, everything that we need. This is the other cool like extra mounting rack here on top of the handlebars. Really nice accessory. I think we're going to have to get that for our bikes back home. And here's Tunshan's bike. It's pretty similar, but do you notice any big differences here? So one of the first differences you'll notice is I've got a normal wheel here on the front. She's got the carbon tri-spoke, so she's pretty lucky with that upgrade. And another big change is going to be, normally the bikes that we've been using so far use the internal hub, so it has 3 gears inside of there. And then back here, there's normally a rear derailleur with like 1 to 2 to 3 different gear options. So you can get 3-speed, 6-speed, or 9-speed. Our bikes over in Vietnam are 6-speed and 9-speed, but the new version here, this is another like build option that they have. This one has a proper cassette, or not just a proper cassette, a gold cassette, geez, Tiagra. So this is 10-speed. 10-speed on the tri-fold folding bike. That is really awesome if you don't want to work with like the internal hub. So both of them are great. Both of them have their uses. It's nice having like you don't need any maintenance with the rear hub there. You don't have to worry about like your chain getting caught in the derailleur or anything. But if you are going for more serious rides and you want a bigger gear range, this is really nice. So Tunshan's going to have a little bit of an easier time, I think, up the hills, and she'll be crushing the flats with this new setup. And geez, check out all this gold cranks, gold cassette. Where's the gold chain? They're missing out on the crucial part. And for Tunshan's handlebar, she's got the extra rack here as well. This one's cool. This one's got a pink anodized color. These are really cool. I think we have to get some of these for our setup. We'll also be using some of these front bags during our trip so we can carry all of our extra camera equipment and just some extra tools in case we need them. This mounting system is really convenient, so it just pops right on the front of the bike like that. And really easy for us to go around, do our like trips and shopping and just carry some extra luggage with us, not having to put it on our backpacks. So that's really nice. And check this out. Here we go, we've got the wall of Royals, the Royal wall. And wow, check out all these colors. This is kind of like a gold. Oh, this is actually really cool. It's kind of like gold, orange, yellow. It's hard to tell. These never show like very well in the video, but seeing it in person, just completely different. It changes the color in the light. And this one's pretty similar to the one that Tung has over here on the left. It's kind of like a bluish purple. Got another red, kind of like magenta color, dark green, a dark blue, light blue, grayish kind of. Just, yeah, a whole bunch of different shades of colors. And this one's really cool. This is kind of like the flower pattern. I think we were really close to getting this one back when we were deciding our bikes last year. This is kind of funny. They got the grab food umbrella. I guess a lot of their customers, especially for the e-bikes, are like food delivery drivers. So they actually have a variety of different bikes here. We're going to take a look at some of the other ones. So we'll make our way over to the e-bikes in just a second. Let's finish up showing just the wall of Royal. I believe this is their best-selling bike. It's been a really great bike for us just because it's so easily, like, you can put it anywhere. It fits in any small place. You can bring it on public transportation. You can bring it on a flight easily, and you can ride anywhere. We've ridden like the flat cycling course in the airport over in Bangkok. We've ridden up the mountain of Doi Suthep in Chiang Mai, and it's been a great, we ride it to the grocery store. It's been a good bike for us. So this is a smaller wheel. I think this is 16-inch, but they have some other larger wheel folding bikes as well. So some of their other popular models here from Camp, this is a 20-inch folding style. So this folds more in the middle. It doesn't get as compact, but it still gets decently compact, and you get a little bit more of a better comfort on your ride with the larger wheels. I think this is their second most popular model. This is the Camp Gold. So they've got some cool colors with this one as well, like the metallic purple, metallic green, and this one's so cool. Tung likes this color. This one's got the double tri-spoke. That's how she likes it. Gold. Yeah, the gold parts just really contrast and look really well, like with the rest of the frame. They really stand out. And we've got a darker black frame here, and then the bright metallic orange here. So this is another one of their really popular models. Check out this massive front chainring on here. I imagine you can get some decent speeds on this. This will be pretty fast. This one is a disc brake folding bike, so that's another nice upgrade as well. So yeah, if you're looking for more speed and more comfort, I think this model is the way to go. But if you want more like practicality, transportability, and being able to fit in a smaller place, the Royal I think is the better option. So here we go. Here's some of the specs and prices for the Camp Gold. This one's 10 speed as well. They also have a few other models as well. So what is this? This is the Camp F10. So I think this is a more budget-friendly option. Yellow frames, always cool. Lemon-chan. So we've got this one as well. What is this? This is the Light 2 X Limited Edition. And geez, I just love these massive chain rings. They really stand out on these like smaller frames. So moving over here, this is where we've got some of the e-bikes. So some of the staff was telling me that their e-bikes are really popular with the food delivery drivers here. So the food delivery scene is really popular here in Singapore. And yeah, this is a nice, healthier way to get around with all the bike infrastructure, the bike pass. So not having to ride on the main roads. And yeah, nice alternative to using like motorbikes or cars to get the food delivery out in a more clean way. So it looks like we have 3 different e-bike models here. This one has a nice big rack on the back, and this one's also foldable, looks like. We got a folding section here in the middle of the frame. The middle option here, no rear rack, but nice fender for the rainy days. And this one also has a built-in computer on the front stem as well. And then the rear one here also looks like it folds down as well, and oh, a nice even bigger rack. And I also wanted to mention this case here. So this is something that's been on my radar for a while. Something that we wanted to use for like traveling with our bikes. Like, what is an easy way to do it? We've been using the IKEA bag, which is great. Like, it does a great job, but sometimes it's nice to have like a nice, solid, sturdy option for carrying your bikes. So this is another box that they sell that you can put your Royal folding bike in. And yeah, nice, solid, hard case option. Always good to keep your bike protected when traveling. So really cool. What do you find, Chin-chan? You like this? Oh, it looks like a comfy gel saddle. Hey, you want that really? So this is the model we were just looking at over there. This is the Camp Gold, fully extended out in its normal riding position. Yeah, these look really cool. I haven't ridden this exact model before, but I've ridden some 20-inch folding bikes compared to 16-inch before, and usually they're just a bit more stable, a bit more comfortable, just because you have a bit more space going on with the wheels when you go over bumps and stuff. And also the disc brakes, always nice to have. Some other interesting models they have here are these, I'm not sure what the proper term is for these. These are kind of like scooters of sorts, or electric, like not wheelchairs, electric, what do you call these? Yeah, electric scooters, where you can sort of just sit down and ride around. So another cool thing we noticed in Singapore is they have a lot of policies that help like people who have disabilities or mobility issues. So we saw someone riding one of these onto the subway yesterday, and I'd never seen that before, like in Japan or anywhere that we've lived. So apparently that's a pretty popular thing here, just making transport like more accessible to everyone. So they have some of these as well for people in need. So it seems like a great place to live if you have any kind of disabilities or mobility issues. And this is another cool addition that we're excited to see, is they're also branching out and starting to have some road bikes and mountain bikes as well. So I believe this is one of their higher end road bike models. I think they have 4 different models available. And this is a carbon aero frame with a 105 build. So it looks pretty cool, pretty fast. Got some aero wheels on there. And they've also got a more budget-friendly aluminum rim brake model as well. This one is using a Sora rear derailleur, and we've got another rim brake version here. So really cool to see them expanding out, not just doing the folding bikes, but expanding out to more like serious riders who want to do road riding and mountain biking. And apparently, mountain biking is pretty popular in Singapore. They have some decent, like real mountain bike trails, and I really want to go check them out one day. So hopefully we can find a day to go out and test out some of the trails, find some rental bikes. But these look really cool. This is an SLX build here. Really nice, sleek looking black frame. We've got another one here, so we can take a closer look at, here's the top tube. This is a Pro Series, carbon high technology. And yeah, just looks like a clean build, clean frame. So in case you're interested, here's some more information on the price and specs of the mountain bike. So it looks like it's about $1,700 for the Carbon SLX mountain bike. That is a crazy deal. Carbon SLX build, that's really good. And this is Singaporean dollars, so it's a little bit cheaper in US dollars if you do the conversion. And here we have the Impala road bike, which is about $1,400. So very cool. All right, time to pick up our bikes, and we're gonna start heading out on our next adventure here in Singapore. Tunchan is now an expert in adjusting her saddle height. Dane, itterasai. And they actually have this cool little demo course here inside the shop. So you can test out the bikes, ride them around here. Very cool. All right, guys, that concludes our tour here of the Mobot showroom. Let us know which model you thought was interesting down below in the comments and which one you'd like to pick up. We had an awesome time exploring this place, but we have a lot more places that we want to go and explore, so it's time to go head out on our new rental bikes here. We're excited to show you guys along on our adventures, so a big thank you to all of our awesome supporters over on Patreon. Thanks to your guys' support, we're able to film more videos like this and go on more trips like this, so a big thank you for your guys' support, and we'll see you next time here on To A Cruise.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.